And welcome back to the channel. I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, and today is September 21st, and we're heading to Canada's Ocean Playground. Whereabouts in Nova Scotia are we going? Well, stay tuned, and we'll fill you all in. All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Again, I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, and with me, as always, is VE9 Pup, sniffing away, trying to find some nice smells before we get in trucky and head to Nova Scotia. We gotta get one more thing out of the shack here before we go. But yeah, we're going out to Nova Scotia today. And in this video, we're going to go back to our roots of how we used to do our videos on this channel before I got too wrapped up in competing on things like the rack challenge and all that other stuff. I know I keep talking about that. Let's go, Arch. I know I keep talking about that kind of stuff. But today, I'm just gonna go out and have some fun. By the way, in this box, I'll share with you what's in this box at a later time. But yeah, we're just gonna go out to Nova Scotia today. We're gonna go to the north shore of, just inside the border with Nova Scotia, north of Amherst. We're gonna go find a provincial park there that is on the Northumberland Strait. Shouldn't be too busy today. Again, it's September 21st and the weather is just perfect. It's a little cloudy, so it's a good day to do an activation. No rain until dinner time tonight, so we should get a good activation in. But yeah, today we're just gonna go out and have fun playing radio. We're taking Truckee after she got her oil change yesterday. Got my new tail light on, which kind of fell apart when we were in Ontario. So we got this new tail light that we picked up on Amazon, and we got a new windshield washer reservoir put in yesterday too by the fine guys at Gallant Auto Repair here in St. Antoine. Great company. All right, we're gonna head to Nova Scotia, but first we gotta stop and get coffee at Timmy's. I was gonna go find my end-fed half-wave that I used. I think I took it to, I was trying to figure out where I used it last. I'm gonna go check the shack, maybe it's in there. I wanna take that, I wanna use that today if I can. I missed that antenna, but let's go take another look in the shack and see if we can find the end-fed half-wave. I got one in here, but that one needs repair. I have a good one kicking around somewhere. Don't you just hate that when you put something down and you can't find it? And my shack's not all, I'm gonna bring my coil up. Over here. I'm gonna bring this with me. This is the one I got to resolder, so this is not the good one. I had one that had a rope tied around the end. I used it last at Irishtown. All right, let's go scour the car and the truck. If not, I'll just use the buddy pole, I guess. But I was hoping to use the end-fed half-wave today. Found it. Missy had it hiding with all the camping stuff. It's not very neat, but it's got a bunch of rope tied around it. It works like a charm. MyAntennas.com, folks. Gotta check it out. Bye, honey. I'll see you at dinner time. I found my missing antenna. You packed it in the camping stuff. I was wondering where this beautiful antenna went to, but it was in the camping stuff. Well, you packed that camping gear in that stand-up case, didn't you? Yeah, I thought she did. Okay, honey, I love you. See you later. Gonna go play radio now. Don't you just love having a wife that go play radio. Yeah, go have fun, play radio. Okay, we gotta get to Nova Scotia. Gotta get a coffee now. We got the antenna. Daddy, are we going now? Daddy, are we going? Are we going, Daddy? Are we going? Are we going? Are we going? Yes, Archie, we're going. All right, so we're on our way to Northport Beach in Nova Scotia Provincial Park. One of the things I really like about Nova Scotia compared to New Brunswick was Nova Scotia's got all these small little provincial parks. Actually, where we're going, I think there's 3 or 4 like in a row. So Nova Scotia is very well thought out of all these little provincial parks. It's almost like little municipal parks we have here that are run by the province or maintained by the province, which makes it very good for POTA and World Wide Flora Fauna. Not so much here in New Brunswick, where we only have 13 provincial parks, and it looks like we used to have 30 plus at one time, but the province sold off a bunch of lands. A couple of them now that I'm aware of became just regular, like civilian, like normal campgrounds, like private campgrounds. That's the word I'm looking for, private campgrounds. And no longer are, provincial parks or provincial campgrounds, which makes it a little bit tough for us POTA beers here in New Brunswick. However, Northport Beach Provincial Park is only an hour and 20 minutes drive from my house, and all these little parks there in Nova Scotia are all within an hour and a bit drive. So it's very obtainable for us to go. I've been only doing activations like this once a week now instead of a couple times a week. I don't even go out in the evenings now because hockey season starts on Saturday. We have the Caddy Bathurst Tetons in town on Saturday and the Mooseheads on Sunday. So hockey season's in full swing. I got my rack course on Monday night. So the only POTA I get to do now is like 1 day a week maybe, in going out and do stuff like this. So we're off to Northport Beach, Provincial Park in Nova Scotia today. And back to having fun, doing activations, capturing a lot of the nature and things that we see when we're out there. Sorry about the bumpiness. I'm on the, as we call local here in St. Antoine, the road of shame. And I say shame, it's supposed to be shame, but the guy who wrote the sign spelled shame wrong and called it shame. Anyway, we're on our way to Northport Beach. An hour and 20 minutes in the truck here. And we got our coffee, and we're ready to go. We're listening to the Southern Crossnet on 14238 as we drive. Band conditions don't seem to be that favorable on 20 meters from Australia. Again, not here in the Aussies today. I hear Gary N3 SGL really well. Don't hear Jack all that well, but I hear Gary. So we'll see how it goes today. Again, we're out to have fun. The apple harvest is in full swing here. Just past a tractor full of apples. There's one of the apple farms there behind me. Yeah, so the apple harvest is in full swing here. We have good apples in New Brunswick. In this part of New Brunswick, really good apples. All right, everyone, welcome to Northport Provincial Park here in Nova Scotia. Isn't this a beautiful place? Like right here on the water, you can just barely Prince Edward Island across the water. This is a beautiful park here, and I wish New Brunswick would have more parks like this. This would be great. This is an hour and 25 minutes, a little longer maybe because we had to divert around some construction on the road. But look at it, there's not a soul here. I got all this space to play radio today, and it's a beautiful day here at the end of September, now in Nova Scotia. And yeah, look at the beach here, nice red sand. It's just beautiful. Come here in the summertime. The water's supposed to be really, really warm here too. So yeah, there's somebody in a van. Well, there was somebody in a van over there, but they heavily left after I came in. Yeah, we're going to park here, set up the NFED halfway. We'll get our proper orientation. Probably sit right under one of those gazebos today and play radio here for 5 or 6 hours. I can't think of a better place to play radio from. The scenery here is just unbelievable, and Archie seems to be having some fun going and checking things out. He's down there already checking things out. Yeah, so Northport Provincial Park is on the 386 highway near Wallace and Tidnish, Nova Scotia. Yeah, it's beautiful. This is what life's all about, right? This is what we play World Wide Flora Fauna and POTA for. I also got my friend Paul, Victor Kilo 5, Pop Alpha Sierra, is running special event station, Victor India 7, Pop Oscar Lima. Got him in the log. Yeah, where did Archie's still down at the beach? Yeah, we're gonna figure out which way we need to go here, and we'll get set up and get on the radio. Yeah, the van that was here is gone, so yeah, it's just us, me and Archie here at this beautiful park. And I do believe that's a lighthouse there. That may be the Colebrook Lighthouse. So if that's the Colebrook Lighthouse, guess what? This is a lighthouse on the air too. Perfect. That's a POTA location, but it's privately owned. So it's very, very difficult to get into that one. The land around it is privately owned. The ground that the lighthouse sits on is government owned, but the land around it is private, and the road is private. So I heard some horror stories from some guys going in to activate that about the locals getting a little upset. I don't know where the dog went to. Oh, there he is. He's just over there. Yeah, so we're going to activate the lighthouse over there too. Perfect. Okay, so we got the Princess Auto tent poles up 6 sections there. Oh, it's bent over like a lot, eh? That's because we got the stretched all the way down there. It'll be fine. It got up in the air. We're going to work from this little pavilion right here. And now we're just going to set the radio up and get on the air. Victor Echo Fox 1468. I don't know what the POTA number is. I'll have to look that one up. Okay, I remember my little speaker today. Got the radio, got the tuner. Let's get all set up here. Okay, so we're here in Signals on 15. Let me give you a quick rundown of the setup here, because people will ask about the setup. So there's the NFED halfway, the 40 through 10 NFED halfway, up 6 of the Princess Auto 10 poles. And it's got it running over to the final hut there. And our station setup is pretty simple. We got our battery box there, a tuner, our radio, and a laptop for logging. And we use Polo for logging, so it works really well. And we already logged some contacts when we were in the mobile before we got everything set up. My friend Paul in Australia and a couple of the other guys on the Southern Cross net. Let's get on the air. We're going to start on 50 meters. Let's see what 50 meters has got to do today. And don't you just love the surroundings? Come on, Arch, over here. Come on. I'm working by the beach. There's some traffic coming in out of here, though. Not a lot. But some. Archie, get over here. Come on. Hey, over here. Archie, come on, lay down. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? CQ Parks on the air, CQ Flora Fauna. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Flora Fauna. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Flora Fauna. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Parks on the air, Flora Fauna. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Zulu. 5 and 2, Peter. 5 and 2, over. 7-3, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Parks on the air, Flora, Fauna, and lighthouses. Hotel Alpha Zero, Hungary. Hotel Alpha Zero, Mike Lima, Roger? Okay, he came up to a 5 and 5 there. 5 and 5 now here to Nova Scotia. 7-3-44, this is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Parks on the air, Flora, Fauna, lighthouses on the air. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm just doing some ham radio. Okay. Yeah, Parks on the air, and this other program called World Wide Flora Fauna. Okay. So we drive all over the place. I come from New Brunswick because New Brunswick doesn't have nice little parks like this. Okay. Yeah. Ours are all sold to private entities. Yeah. So you guys have all kinds of nice little parks here. I'm just telling you. Yeah, so this is, I come out here in after the summer and because it's nice and quiet. And you guys close this park in the winter? Yeah. Well, I mean, the gate's closed. Yeah, so you can't drive in here. You can walk in there. Yeah. That's do that. I think we do that 10 Dish and a few others. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. No, I'm just totally curious. Where did my dog go? He wanders. Oh, he's right on the table. He doesn't go too far. Okay. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks for waiting, guys. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Parks on the air, Flora, Fauna, lighthouses on the air. Kilo Zulu 4, Charlie Papa. Good morning, Brandon. 5 and 9. Yeah, Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu Papa. Thanks, buddy. See you later. Victor Yankee 2, Delta Fox Golf. Devin, 5 and 3, 53.
All right, I got you 5-3 as well. Stuart here. Great to get you in the log there at the new park. You have fun there today, and 7-3.
Yeah, whereabouts on PEI are you?
Just outside Charlottetown, about 20 kilometers east of Charlottetown. Oh?
Yeah, I could probably look across the water and see you, because I'm just at Northport here in Nova Scotia. I can look across the water and see PEI.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm not too far from the water, like you say. I'm right there, over.
Yeah, Roger. So probably getting ground wave. 7-3, my friend.
7-3.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, Parks on the air, Flora and Fauna.
Victor Echo 3, Lima Delta Tango.
Victor Echo 3, Lima Delta Tango. 5-5, David into Nova Scotia.
You're 5 and 9, Ontario. What's the lighthouse number?
You know what? I haven't got that far to look it up, but it's Coldbrook Light. I think it's called Coldbrook Light. It's a POTA location as well, but I'm not at the actual POTA location. I'm across the bay from it.
Roger, thanks. Okay, and have a good one.
Yeah, 7-3. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Parks on the air, lighthouses on the air. Victor Echo 9, Echo Zulu, 5 and 5, 55, Nova Scotia.
Yeah, okay, not a problem. 55 signal 15, 5 and 5 there too, 7-3.
7-3, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Parks on the air, lighthouses on the air. I went on the 20 meters. I went on the 20 meter band. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Flora and Fauna. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Flora and Fauna. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Parks on the air, Flora and Fauna. Sierra Quebec 2, Whiskey Kilo Quebec 557 Nova Scotia. Thank you for the 5 and 1, my friend. 7-3-44. Lima Yankee 5 Alpha Tango. ILNS 5 and 9, my friend. Thanks for the video.
Yeah, Yes, sir. Yeah, you're 5 and 8, 5 and 8, 258 here, but with a tri-band antenna, not a Barks and Deer type of activation here. Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I got this one on video too, so I'll make sure I send a copy over to you.
Thank you so much, and yeah, enjoy your time over there.
7-3. This is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, Parks and Lighthouse on the air. He just like sitting on the table there, just watching what's going on around him, just keeping an eye out on things. I don't think the audio was all that good coming out of this little speaker, so I apologize for that. We're going to try to do it off the old traditional way, off the radio speaker. Let's try it this way. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Flora and Fauna, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, Parks on the air, Flora and Fauna. Whiskey 1, Echo Delta X-ray, 5 and 9, Nova Scotia.
Hello again, Stuart. You're 5 and 9 Central Connecticut. Thanks for the activation. Stay safe out there. 73.
7-3, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, Parks on the air, Flora and Fauna.
Go 3, Norway Foxtrot to Victoria.
Golf 3, Norway Foxtrot Victoria. Good morning, mate. 5 and 7, Nova Scotia. Yeah, so I want to apologize to everyone for those, this little speaker was really distorted at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to leave it in because there was some QSOs there. But yeah, I won't be using this. It sounds really bad. Anyway, it's break time. We've been activated here now for almost 2 hours. Oh, that's even better. We've been activated for almost 2 hours, and we're at 158 QSOs. I know there's a couple dupes in there, so let's say 155 for argument's sake. Archie's having a snooze on the picnic table. He wants to go check things out. He's a good dog. He's a good dog to take on a POTA activation on a place like this because he just kind of does that. Anyway, yeah, 155-inch QSOs in the book. We've been on 15 and 20. We're going to take a break. I think I'm going to try move the antenna a little bit, maybe move it over and tie it off on that picnic table over there. See if it'll reach. And see if we change the orientation, see if we get a little bit better results to Europe. Yeah, so let's try it that way. I got it tied off on that picnic table over there. And basically running here. So I got it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Princess Auto 10-pole sections. So the transformer is at 24 feet in the air. That makes me 25 and a half feet in the air. And it's sloping down to, and I got enough string on that, on the end of it to tie it off. So the end of the end-fed half wave here, I'm 6'1", and so it's got to be at least, I'll say 8 feet off the ground. If you look out there, we got a fishing boat out there. The land you just see on the horizon, that's Prince Edward Island over there. That little bit there would be where Cape German is over there. We got the lighthouse over there, Cold Spring Lighthouse, Charlie Alpha November 141, I think it is. So, yeah, this is a nice little park. We had the park guy come by later. Just check, if you look at the beginning of the video, he was kind of hanging out there at the end. Just wanted to see what I was doing. And yeah, other than that, I've seen a couple trucks come in, but nobody else. What a fantastic location here. Yeah, so here at Northport Park, Provincial Park, so you got lots of opening area. And look, you can come in here and you got all kinds of space to set up here. You can set up in these gazebos here like I have. You got open field here. You got another open field on the other side. Plus it goes in for like 500 meters to the road. So yeah, plenty of space to play radio at here. Plus you got the beach. This is just a beautiful little place. I like this. You got change houses over here if you want to, come here for a swim. You got some looks like pit toilets over there. Yeah, you just got some really good space. Hey, the parks guy who told me about this came and talked to me, wondering what I was doing. He was more interested, not wondering what I was doing, just interested in what I was doing. He tells me they closed these parks down in October. you could still park at the gate and walk in. They just close it for coming in with vehicles. So you can still come in and walk in. I don't know why you would want to walk in the winter unless it's a really, really nice day. And you can set up here, but you cannot drive in here. So it's kind of like what we did at Tidnish last year. You could park at the gate and go in that way. But yeah, nice little location here. I'll definitely want to come back here next year. And the nice thing about coming in this time of year, there's hardly any mosquitoes. I think I saw one. It wasn't even a mosquito. It was more like a fly type thing. All right, I got a message from my buddy Danny, ON4 Victor Tango, that 10 meters is open. So let's go play some more radio. Yeah, it sounds like 10 meters is open. Let's go play some 10 meters DX.
Echo Alpha. Kilo 2, Charlie Alpha Foxtrot.
Kilo 2, Charlie Alpha Foxtrot, 5555, Charles.
QSL, you're about 54 Florida, 73. Thank you again.
73 is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, Parks on the Air, Flora and Fauna. Okay, so we moved the NFED halfway back to its original orientation where I originally had it set up. Wasn't too happy with the way it was performing there, tied on the picnic table, so I moved it back over to the gazebo. Of course, lo and behold, some guy comes to have his lunch right when I was doing that. Anyway, he didn't seem to care too much. So we're gonna let's see what we can do here with it, moving it back to its normal, the way I had it before. CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Flora and Fauna. There's a person swimming in the water right now. It's got to be like 13 degrees and windy, and there's a person out there swimming in the water. Unbelievable. All the power to them. The bands have been really, really wonky today too. Wonky is a good way to describe it. Wonky. So the HF bands have been a little bit on the wonky side today. And there's been a steady flow of people coming in here to check things out, but there's a lady out there swimming in the water. I'm going to see if I can get her on the camera, but yeah, she's been out there swimming in the water. Like, this water current here is really, really warm. It comes up from the Gulf Coast, or from the Florida coast, and comes around, so it's really, really warm. Well, I won't say it's not Gulf of Mexico warm, but it's warm by Canadian standards. And yeah, there's a lady out there swimming. I'll see if I can grab her on the camera here, because yeah, it's kind of, I wouldn't be swimming out there. It's kind of chilly out here today. But the sand here is beautiful. It's like that red sand we had in our PEI video. That's on the other side of the water here. So it's got that nice red sand here. That, again, the same thing on the PEI side. Just beautiful, beautiful surroundings here. There's a guy out there walking on the beach. The tide's out. I don't know, I think maybe the tide's starting to come in now. But yeah, I wouldn't be out there swimming today though. Not me. It's supposed to rain tonight, anyways, for sure, tonight. Well, let's go play radio for another half hour or so, and then we'll consider packing up and heading back into back home and see what Missy and the Chihuahuas are up to. Archie's loving this though. Yeah, this is a great little park. There's lots of spots here that you can activate, and on a day like this where it's not overly busy, well, not busy at all, you got lots of room to spread out and play radio. Yeah, you can come out here and spend a whole lot of time. There's no camping here, so it's just like one of those day use parks, basically just for the beach. But unsupervised, so there's no lifeguards or anything here. Just come out and go swimming, play some radio. Yeah, there's an area just where you come in. I'll go shoot the entrance here when we leave. But yeah, it's a super Charlie Alpha 1810 is the POTA code, and yeah, it's a very nice park. And I say you got lots of room. I don't know how much more I can describe it. Lots and lots of room. So how about we do a run on 40 meters just to see what 40 meters has to offer. I'm not expecting miracles, but the band is a little wonky today. Wonky is the best way I would describe it. And we were running this activation been going for almost 4 hours. We took a couple breaks here and there, but we just powered up the radio. 13.2 volts left on our 50 amp hour battery, and we've been going steady, except for a couple of breaks here and there. Somebody came on my frequency. I was on 1830. So I don't know if that means the band's opening. Maybe we'll scroll up on 17 here and see if we can find another frequency. Let's go peruse the upper bands and see what's going on 10 meters. I'm hearing signal. Let's go on 10. 28454 sound good? CQ Park's on the air. CQ Park's on the air. CQ Flora and Fauna. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Park's on the air. Flora and Fauna.
Whiskey Sugar 5, Alpha Delta Victor.
Whiskey Sugar 5, Alpha Delta Victor, 5-9, Nova Scotia.
QSO, I'll get you about 5-4 into Oklahoma City today. Thanks for another one, my friend.
Thank you very much. 7-3, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Park's on the air. Flora and Fauna. Okay, everyone, we're all done. We're all done. I'm happy we had this little shelter because it started raining. 353 QSOs in the books here from this beautiful spot here in Nova Scotia today. And the tide's starting to come in. So it's time to go home. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm quite happy with 353 QSOs. That's back to what I used to do all the time. Again, I don't like these run and gun things. I want to sit. I want to park myself under a nice little gazebo there, put my end-fed half wave up, and just play radio and enjoy this. You know, it's a little drizzly today and it's a little chilly, but it's still gorgeous. It's still gorgeous. So to all you running gunners out there, I hope you enjoy running and gunning. I really hope you do. I like setting up. I want to come out one day and just set up the hex beam and see what that does and see what we do. But the end-fed halfway worked really well today. Haven't used that in a long time. 353 QSOs. I'm totally stoked with that and this. So, yep, I'm good. The rack challenge, you guys can fight it out because I'm done competing. I just want to relax and play some radio. Have fun with that. 7-3, everyone. I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot for the 353 QSOs I got in the books today from this beautiful spot here in Nova Scotia. Thank you very much for hunting. Thank you for supporting my efforts when I go out in the field. I really enjoy this. I just enjoy the slower pace of life. And we're going to play some radio and have some fun. We're going to go out and do something like this every week. I don't think I need to go out any more than once a week now. 7-3. We'll talk to y'all in future activations and whatever things cross my mind. Thanks to all the subscribers out there. 7-3, everyone. I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. We're out of here. Yeah, before we go, I promised I'd show you guys the gate entrance and the road entrance here into the park. Charlie Alpha 1810, Victor Echo Fox 1468. If my memory serves me correct. I don't use that one as often because most of the people here in North America are POTA, and the Flora and Fauna guys don't normally ask for the park reference. So, yeah, I got this open area here. That's back there on the other side of that green hut is kind of where I was, parked over there by the ocean. Here's another area here. Of course, Archie's rolling in something. You know, he always finds stuff to roll in. But you also got this nice big open area here. Here's the road coming in. So there's the gate right there. So in the wintertime, after in October sometime, that will close. And then you won't be able to get down here until May, I think it is. But yeah, so they got this area here. Right here, this open area here. If it's busy down there, you can park over here and throw up a beam or something, like a hex beam or a buddy pole right here. Or just use your vertical. You got lots of area here to play with. Lots and lots of area. Here's the gate. So in the wintertime, this will be closed here. I really don't see anywhere where you can pull off and kind of park on the side. There is some area here with some trees. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this is park boundary or not. I'm going to assume it is. Why would you have an entranceway? So there is some area off the road you could, depending on how deep the snow is, you could park there and activate. Well, you could just, even if you just had a vertical on your truck or car, you can just park here in front of the gate because nobody's going to be able to get in and out anyways. Yeah, but this gate closes in October. Park closes in October. I don't know the exact date. I forgot to ask the guy what date in October. And the park closes at dusk. So, but yeah, here's the road coming in. It's got signs on. I'm going to assume this is part of the park boundary, this road coming in. So you could just pull off the side here and set up in the wintertime and still activate this park. Steve, V1SK, activated this park last February. So you can always ask him where he parked when he activated. I think he did a run and gun anyways, like just a few contacts. He was 10, 15, 20 contacts and left. I got 357 today. 353 I think were valid after the dupes. And I got the Len V9MY was the leader here for longest time. on the leaderboard. But the guys all came in here, V1SK, V1OR, V1NR, all just did kind of run and gun. Gotta get their 10 contacts and go. So those guys, I don't know if they sit very long at those. I know Wayne NR doesn't. Rich RPX doesn't sit very long at a spot. I think Steve is kind of a quick activator as well. So they come and hit these parks and just go. I call them run and gun guys. Again, that's their method of operation. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the way they like to operate. Where I come here, I parked here for almost 5 hours, 4.5, 5 hours, and played radio for the day. It's my POTA day away from the office. So it's all good with me. All right, we're officially done this video. On behalf of V9 Pup and myself, V9 SRC, oh my God, that goes back a long way. V9 Charlie Foxtrot, Stuart, we'll say 7 3s. Again, thanks everyone for working us today. Thanks for all those guys that subscribed to the video. And I really, really appreciate every one of you guys calling me on the radio. It makes this all fun. 353 today across a wide range of bands. 1 contact on 40. All right, 7-3 everyone. We're out of here finally. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot is off and clear.